Have you ever thought you truly knew someone, only to discover a whole universe hidden beneath the surface? That's what happened to me with my own mum. Growing up, I always saw my mum as this pillar of strength, but maybe a little ordinary. She worked a simple job, her hands were always busy with chores, and she never seemed to want anything for herself. Her biggest joy was seeing me happy. I, on the other hand, was ambitious. I chased big dreams, went to a fancy university, and landed a high-paying job in the city. I was proud, but I also carried a sliver of pity for the simple life my mum led. I thought she just didn't have the same drive as me. Oh, how wrong I was. The turning point came a few months after my grandma passed away. We were clearing out her old house, a place filled with the scent of mothballs and memories. In the back of her dusty wardrobe, tucked inside an old biscuit tin, I found a stack of letters. They were from my grandma, addressed to a friend she'd lost contact with years ago. Curiosity got the better of me, and I started to read. One letter, dated just a few days after I was born, stopped my heart. Grandma wrote, "My daughter, my brilliant girl, had to make a choice today. She received the acceptance letter she's been dreaming of, a full scholarship to study art in Paris. But she also held her own masterpiece in her arms, her newborn baby. I watched her look at that letter, her eyes filled with a galaxy of dreams. Then she looked down at her daughter, and I saw her pack all those dreams away, tucking them into the tiny fist of her sleeping child. She chose to paint her future on a different canvas. My hands were shaking. My mum, the woman who I thought was content with her simple life, she had a dream of being an artist in Paris. It didn't make sense. I kept reading. Letter after letter revealed more pieces of the puzzle. Grandma described how my mum sold her art supplies to buy me my first fancy dress for a school dance. How she turned down a promotion at work that required travel because she didn't want to miss my school plays. How every extra thing I had, every music lesson, every summer camp was funded by a dream she had silently sacrificed. The world tilted on its axis. My entire perception of my mum, of our life, was a lie, or rather, it was a beautifully crafted truth built on a foundation of her silent, selfless love. That ordinary life I used to pity. It was a deliberate choice, an act of incredible sacrifice. She wasn't someone who lacked ambition. She was someone whose ambition was so immense it could only be contained in one thing: me. That evening, I drove back to my mum's house, the letters clutched in my hand. When she opened the door for the first time, I didn't see just my mum. I saw the artist. I saw the dreamer. I saw the woman who gave up Paris so I could have the world. I just hugged her, tears streaming down my face, and whispered, "Thank you." She didn't know what for, but as she held me, I felt she understood everything. Our parents often carry stories we know nothing about. They are the silent heroes of our lives. So maybe take a moment today, ask them about their dreams, the ones they had before you came along. You might just discover that the greatest masterpiece they ever created was you. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched you, please give it a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one.